Under the harsh glow of the grocery store lights, the line at register moved slowly. Emily scanned another gallon of milk, another box of cereal. Her name tag said Emily, here to help. Her paycheck said something very different. At 26, she was making $12 an hour in a busy supermarket, and by the time taxes and bills came out, she ended most weeks with less than $100 in her checking account, if nothing went wrong. Years later, in a much quieter room, her phone screen glowed with a different kind of number. Portfolio value, $503,412. No lottery ticket, no tech startup, no six-figure salary. Just a grocery store cashier who finally learned how money actually works and used a modest income to slowly build a $500,000 investment portfolio. This is how she did it. At the start, Emily's life looked like a lot of people's in their mid-20s. She'd done the right things: community college, a part-time job that became full-time. Her schedule was simple: wake up, drive to the store, stand on her feet for 8 hours, drive home, collapse. Her income was about $2,000 a month. Her expenses were rent, a car payment, student loans, and groceries. Nothing extravagant, and nothing left over. She believed what a lot of people believe: investing was for rich people, and working a job like hers meant you'd always be scraping by. That belief held, until the month everything went wrong. It started with her car making a grinding noise, a $600 repair she had to put on her maxed-out credit card. A few days later, her bank emailed her, alert, your account has been overdrawn. Overdraft fee, $35 for the crime of being broke at the wrong moment. That night, she sat at her kitchen table, bills spread out, and for the first time, she didn't just feel tired. She felt trapped. The thought hit her, if I keep going like this, what's different when I'm 30 or 40? She knew something had to change. The answer came from the employee break room. She overheard an older co-worker mention that his 401k had just crossed $100,000. Working here, she blurted out. He just shrugged. Been here a long time. Company match helps. I just put a bit in every paycheck into those index fund things and let it sit. That night, she didn't scroll past the financial videos. She typed into her laptop, how to invest on a low income. Hours disappeared. One sentence stopped her cold. You don't need a high income to build wealth. You need a gap between what you earn and what you spend, and the discipline to invest that gap for a long time. The first change wasn't dramatic. It was a spreadsheet. She wrote down every dollar she spent and found the patterns. Coffee before work, takeout after late shifts. She didn't stop everything, she just made smarter choices. Coffee at home, lunch packed a few days a week. Soon, there was something new in her account, leftover money. She immediately sent it to 3 places: an emergency fund, her 401k to get the full company match, and a simple index fund in a Roth IRA. The habits were boring, but the effect was not. An overdraft fee never hit her account again. The next few years were just consistent. She picked up extra shifts. Her pay went from $12 to $15 an hour. But when her income rose, she refused to inflate her lifestyle. Instead, she increased her investments. By her early 30s, between her retirement account and her brokerage account, she had around $30,000. It wasn't wealth, it was proof that this could work. Then, she added a small side income, walking dogs and helping a friend with an online shop. Almost all of it went straight into her investments. She watched her accounts cross 100,000, then to 100,000. Her car was still used, her apartment still modest. But for the first time, money wasn't just moving away from her. It was building underneath her feet. The morning her portfolio crossed $500,000, she was on a cheap weekend trip with friends. She woke up and opened her investing app. The number loaded $503,412. She thought about that $35 overdraft fee, the note on her phone to save $1,000, the hundreds of tiny decisions over the past decade. None of them changed her life in a week. Together, they changed her life completely. She now had something more valuable than a sports car or a penthouse. She had options. Emily's story is a picture of what can happen when you stop waiting for a big raise to save you and start using what you have, right where you are. It took her more than a decade. No shortcuts, just a different kind of work. The real question isn't whether you can copy her path. It's what small decision you could make this month that your future self will thank you for in 10 years. Thanks for watching.